In the crypto world, you can't get excited about Bitcoin alone. While most traditional investors are focused on the Coinbase debut, crypto enthusiasts are more excited about the potential for a new wave of altcoins and other digital assets to come. Everything that's happened in the cryptocurrency space, this is nothing, said Gareth Soloway during an investment conference at Stanford University last month. The thing to get excited about is not just Bitcoin, said Soloway. When you have these decentralized applications and you have these companies coming out with them, they are going to use the value of the company to tokenize and distribute tokens. Bitcoin is down over 20% in the last week. Bitcoin has been a major talking point for investors over the last few months, as it was trading at an all-time high of $7,000 when it crashed to $4,400 on June 20th. Since then, Bitcoin has fallen further and further despite efforts by some traders to buy up as much of this digital currency as possible before it reaches even lower levels, or stays there. The price fell below $3,000 earlier this month but started rising again after Coinbase announced its plans to go public via an initial public offering, IPO. That said, there are still a lot of unanswered questions about how all this will work. And there's no guarantee that anyone will actually want to use these new blockchain technologies once they're finished, or that they'll be able to compete with Bitcoin and its ilk if they do become popular. But the fact remains that Ethereum is growing in popularity while Bitcoin continues to fall, and if it can keep up this momentum, then we could see even more changes in the world of cryptocurrency in the months ahead. While most traditional investors are focused on the Coinbase debut, crypto enthusiasts are more excited about the potential for a new wave of altcoins and other digital assets to come. Bitcoin has been around since 2009 and was created by an anonymous programmer who goes by the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that uses peer-to-peer technology to operate with no central authority or banks involved in transactions. It has no physical form, only numbers in cyberspace that can be used as money wherever they're accepted, though some places don't recognize it. Because Bitcoin doesn't have any central authority or government backing it up, there's always going to be some risk associated with using them as payment method because nobody knows exactly how many coins are circulating out there right now, and even if you're convinced we'll never run out of Bitcoin someday soon, knowing about inflation rates could change everything. There's also the issue of security and theft, which is a big problem in the cryptocurrency world. It's not uncommon for hackers to try to steal Bitcoin by hacking into your computer or mobile device. If someone manages to get access to your wallet, they can easily send all of your coins away and then you'll never see them again. Centralized applications use blockchain technology to store data and keep track of who has access to it. Decentralized applications, on the other hand, are built using blockchain but do not require any third-party or centralized authority to maintain their records, instead they rely on peer-to-peer networks for verification. Soloway believes that decentralized apps will be an even bigger deal in the long run than cryptocurrencies themselves. Everything that's happened in the cryptocurrency space, this is nothing. He says we're just beginning to see what could be possible with crypto and its potential use cases in everyday life. When you have these decentralized applications and you have these companies coming out with them, they are going to use the value of their company as a tokenization tool and distribution platform, explained Soloway, via CNBC. It's going to change everything about how we think about software development. Soloway said he sees the growth of alternative cryptocurrencies as an opportunity for the industry as a whole. In particular, he thinks that it will help drive value into digital currencies and blockchain technology as a whole. We have seen this with gold, he said. The price of gold went from $300 per ounce in 1974 to $1,900 per ounce by 2011. But no one really cared about gold until we had other currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum that were doing well. At that point, people started to care about cryptocurrencies because they were able to transfer value easily between two parties without having to go through banks or other intermediaries like Visa or MasterCard, which happened during transactions. That's how fast things can evolve when there are new ways of doing things, Soloway said. You might think that you don't need Bitcoin anymore. But then you wake up one day and realize all your friends are talking about these things called altcoins, so now you're wondering why they don't work on mobile apps yet. If you're not familiar with cryptocurrency, here's a quick primer. Cryptocurrencies are digital assets that can be used as money and traded on a peer-to-peer network. Bitcoin is one of the most popular cryptocurrencies and it was created in 2009 by an unknown person or group under the name Satoshi Nakamoto, a pseudonym. Ethereum, another popular cryptocurrency, was created by Vitalik Buterin in 2013. Gareth Soloway says he believes we're going to see hundreds more coins over the next decade. Some of them could be awesome while others will fail miserably, but one thing he knows for sure? The blockchain technology behind all these currencies will change everything forever. The blockchain is a digital ledger that records transactions across a peer-to-peer network. A distributed network of computers around the world keeps track of all transactions ever made using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. This allows users to access their funds from anywhere in the world and ensures that no one person or entity can control the currency. Bitcoin is only part of the story. Blockchain technology has been around for almost 10 years now, and it's already changing everything from our lives to our economy. It can do more than just store money. It can also be used by developers to create decentralized applications, dApps, that change everything about how we interact with each other and businesses in the future. This means not just one coin or token will have value in the future, we will see thousands of them created as companies build on top of this technology. These new coins could be traded freely on exchanges like Poloniex or Binance, but they won't necessarily be tied directly into any physical asset like gold or silver either. That's because dApps don't need any kind of backing like these traditional financial instruments do. Instead, they are simply built around a common idea, like social media networks or online marketplaces. In other words, the value of these new coins will be determined by how many people use them and what kind of value they create for their users. So it's not difficult to see why so many investors are excited about the potential here. This isn't just Bitcoin. This isn't just Ethereum. I mean, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of tokens that are just amazing, phenomenal ideas that could change everything, Soloway said. And when people try to say that this is a bubble, no, it's not a bubble because these tokens have real utility.